FOIA, 4 letters that stand for the Freedom of Information Act. It's a tool that journalists and really anyone can use to get public records from the government. For more than a year, CBS 2 has been asking for basic information from the city of Chicago. The Illinois Attorney General even said the city should provide us that info. Yet the city continues to refuse, using your taxpayer resources to fight the request for that FOIA. From our morning insider, Tim McNicholas.
When you see this text, how does that make you feel today?
It's still very disturbing.
Heidi McGee and her husband Martell are garbage truck drivers for the city of Chicago. In the fall of 2020, we reported that Heidi's supervisor, who is white, sent her a text containing the N-word while she was on the job.
There's a culture of similar things that happen to us as well as others, and most definitely worse.
I think other people have similar stories. I really do.
We wanted to look into that back in 2020, but no one would talk to us at the 34th and Lawndale Streets and Sanitation Yard.
Well, we're with Channel 2. I'm a reporter.
That's fine. You can just do it outside.
So we filed a public records request for any complaints of racism, harassment, or discrimination at that yard in the last 5 years. Turns out there are 6 complaints, but the city refuses to release them.
There's no history of the city of Chicago being the way the city of Chicago is. And being transparent, I think, is a good step to destroying the culture.
So we asked the Illinois Attorney General's office to weigh in, and they requested that the city provide Mr. McNicholas with copies of the responsive complaints. Despite that, the city still refuses our requests and burns taxpayer resources to fight it. This month, they replied to the state, again arguing why they shouldn't release the records, writing that the records are, quote, of a sexual or racial nature, and disclosing them could invade employee privacy. Is this a violation of the Freedom of Information Act?
Yes.
Matt Topic is a lawyer who helps people fight the government for public records, including an independent journalist who sued the city for video of the Laquan McDonald shooting.
The city has a long history of illegally withholding records from the public when those records would be embarrassing to the mayor or would be embarrassing to people who run city departments.
So my name is Christopher Owen.
We'd like to ask the Human Resources Commissioner why his department won't release the records, but he won't respond to our interview requests.
The city should release the information.
As for the man who sent that text, the city suspended him for a week and a half, and then he returned to this facility, but he no longer communicates with Heidi.
I don't want to be in the same room or in the same area he's in.
Now she wonders how many other stories like hers are out there. Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
The Attorney General's letter is non-binding, so the city argues they still don't have to release those records. Streets and Sand won't say what is in the records, but they did send us a statement saying they take diversity, equity, and inclusion seriously. For more stories like this, download our CBS Chicago app and look for the section called Morning Insiders. As